Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope everyone is having a great week. This is actually the last week of school for me before spring break, so I'm really excited. And I do go on vacation this Sunday to New Orleans, Louisiana, so I'm really excited for that as well. And therefore, there will be some pre-recorded videos, so just keep that in mind. So if I don't mention something that I should have probably mentioned, just know that it's pre-recorded. Like, for example, if a brand new Cars 3 trailer drops and I don't even talk about it in the video or barely even mention it, it's because the video was pre-recorded like a week or at least a couple days before it actually is published on the YouTube. So just keep that in mind. And now let's get into today's birthday request. Happy birthday, McFrozenNuggets. I hope you're having an outstanding day today. I hope this video makes your day even better. Now, if anyone out there would like to make a birthday request or just a normal suggestion of their own, you can definitely do that, but please submit your birthday request at least 1 month before your birthday. And I do recommend that you watch the video in the description below. There's a link to it right at the top. You can't miss it, and it really explains in depth how to make a proper suggestion and birthday request so I can actually do your video and you don't have to continuously wait for me to respond and go through all these different suggestions that are invalid and whatnot. So now let's get right into the review here of Off-Road Lightning McQueen. So this is actually a really cool McQueen. He's one of my all-time favorites actually. So if you guys don't know, he appeared like this in the short Radiator Springs 500 and a half. It came out in, I believe, late 2014. I believe the diecast for the short were released before the short itself, so that was like late summer of 2014. And they were all released as essentially deluxes. I guess Mattel justified them being deluxes because of the off-road tires and the added accessories like you can see here on Sarge. But Sarge didn't come until 2015, so let me explain this. McQueen was released in 2014 twice, so once as a deluxe and then again in a Walmart exclusive 3-pack with Shifty Sidewinder and exclusive Stanley Days Ramone. Then 2015, they reissued all of them on new packaging, but it was just slightly different, and then that's when they included Sarge and Fillmore. I wish they took this line a little bit further and released more of the townies, but unfortunately they did not. You can see the logo right there. And if you guys have seen previous videos of mine, like on Idle Thread a couple months ago, you would know what this whole short is about. And I recommend going to Disney's website and watching if you haven't seen it before. But essentially, this gang of off-road cars comes and challenges McQueen to a race because they heard he's the fastest racer in the West, and Mather makes a bunch of jokes in it, and it's pretty funny, and basically no one really wins the race because they were misdirected and they went through all the spooky stuff, so it was really kind of funny, not really intense or anything, so it was very cool, and was really the last short, or the last significant short, I guess you can say. There might have been a couple of very short shorts released afterwards, but I kind of doubt that. I'm just saying it to cover all of my bases. So we've been very dry on Cars footage, so I am extremely excited for Cars 3. But now, let's of course get into the review of him. So he is kind of based on the World Grand Prix McQueen, like this one here, but he doesn't have any of those WGP decals. Oh no, nothing like that. He is now completely sponsored by the businesses in Radiator Springs, along with the Piston Cup, Dynaco, and Rust Ease. So you can see there's Sally's Cozy Cone Motel logo, Piston Cup, Tow Mather, Flows, Dynaco, Rust Ease is right there. And then a couple other ones that are really small. I believe Ramone's and Sarge's are there on the bottom. Of course, Fillmore's and Lizzie's are on there as well. That's Fillmore's right there, and Lizzie's is there, and then Luigi's is between Dynaco and Flo's right there. So they're all on there, but they are quite small. I saw like a life-size version of this recently. Maybe it was on Take 5 a day, and it looked awesome, and you can see all of the sponsors up close. So here are the off-road tires and the base. You can look at that as well. I really like the flexibility with his tires. You can do curves really well, and there's a bit of suspension as well. So great job on the tires, Mattel. Of course, take a quick look here at the front. The same expression, or at least very similar to the one on the original World Grand Prix McQueen and the metallic Radiator Springs McQueen, which this is pretty much a combination of the two if you just kind of ignore the off-road tires and the stuff on his roof. The paint jobs are pretty much a combination of them. And of course, you have the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup logo there on the hood, which was introduced by the original Hudson Hornet Piston Cup McQueen way back at the beginning of Cars 2. It's on the WGP McQueen and the RST McQueen there as well. You have his lightning bolts, headlights, and the overhead headlights, of course, because Luigi and Guido gave him those when McQueen accepted the challenge of that off-road gang. And it was actually pretty cool how he rolled out Luigi's Casadel tires. Guido kind of like blew the smoke off of the paint gun, or not the paint gun, but the drill gun there. And it was actually really cool when they were preparing to race. He also has this attacher to his roof for the spare tire, which I'm really glad that they actually colored it, because sometimes Mattel doesn't color the spare tire. For example, on Sarge here, they did not color the rim. They just made it all brown, which is not realistic, as you can see there. But they did do that for McQueen and the other ones in the line as well, which is why I'm okay with paying the $6 for them. And then you have the gas cap there, Radiator Springs on the spoiler, along with an RS Team logo there, right front and center. So very cool. And this is another difference from the World Grand Prix McQueen. Of course, lacking the WGP text right there. And moving on to the back here, we can see the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup emblem again, 95 over the taillight, and Lightning McQueen, the signature right there. And he also has his signature on the roof edges there, but they're kind of hidden underneath the bars, the cage, whatever you want to call it. And he does still have 95 on his roof, but it is covered up there. So, all in all, a very cool release, like I said at the beginning of the video. Rather similar to the World Grand Prix design in, decals and everything, but the major differences are the sponsors, as you can see right there. The exhaust pipes are the same, by the way. The spoilers are another difference, or is another difference. And the back here as well. And now this is just focusing on the paint job and not on, of course, the off-road tires and all that other stuff, because ironically, I don't have an RS Team McQueen, just a regular version to compare to. For some reason, Mattel never released one. But fortunately, we do have this metallic version, so just imagine this is the same color as this, so minus the shiny red paint. So the differences here should be really slim, only all the off-road gear and whatnot. Still have the same sponsors, same stuff there on the spoiler, and same backs as well. So that is all for my review of the off-road McQueen. Thank you guys very much for watching, and let's get a herd of McQueen going here. I think this would be actually pretty cool. Let's throw in the Cars 3 McQueen there just for, laughs and giggles. I think he looks pretty cool next to the off-road one. We got Classic McQueen right here, and we'll throw in the metallic one back there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, happy birthday, McFrozenNuggets. I hope you enjoyed this video and it lived up to your expectations. So I'll see you guys next time for another video. And oh yeah, we got a new background back there. As you can tell, it's my custom Sarge's surplus hut. So just a temporary background. I'm using it for another video, so that's why I decided to just use it for this video as well. Plus, it's a nice change of pace. So I'll see you guys for the next video, probably Saturday, for the Cars 3 review. See you guys then. Thanks for watching, and bye now.